What's cracking, Jack? You're in the jungle. 13 games on the MLB slate for Monday, August 25th. We're going to break down each one of those games and come up with the best bet for all of them right here, right now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And for joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. I've got a bet for every single game in Major League Baseball on Monday, and I'm going to leave two links for you in the comment section of the video. The first link is for my $5 favorite play of the day. And I don't often get to tell you the results for the previous day because I film these videos before the games have concluded. But it's Sunday, we had day games, and I can share with you that our best bet of the day, our $5 favorite, was the Cubs on the money line. And they won. They beat the Angels. Now, we've been doing this for 12 days, and we're 8-4 in those $5 plays of the day. The second link is to become a Jungle member. And for as little as 55 cents a day, you can become a member and get my full betting card sent to your phone every single morning, along with access to our members-only Discord. It's a great and growing community. We are the fastest growing sports betting community in the Western Hemisphere, and I'd love to have you a part of it. Today's video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by Cracker Barrel, proud to be sponsored as part of their corporate rebranding. You can log into your favorite sportsbook today and bet whether or not their CEO will be fired within the next 2 weeks. The first game we're looking at is Boston at Baltimore. No official starter yet for the Red Sox. Suganu is going for the Orioles. Now, Suganu just faced the Red Sox August 19th and pitched very well in 5 innings, no earned runs, and 5 hits. I do worry about him, though, the second time facing this team in less than a week, a team that's 4th in runs scored and 5th in team average. We don't know who Boston's starting, but it could be a bullpen game. But regardless, I have their bullpen ranked 5th at the moment. They have an ERA of just 2.21 over the last 7 games and a fatigue rate of 1.5 out of 10, according to my rankings, where high leverage arms are available. Now, there could be some team fatigue, of course, coming off Sunday Night Baseball and a series against their rivals, but this is a young, enthusiastic Red Sox team making a playoff push. I think they take the game in Baltimore on the money line. Braves at Miami, Spencer Strider versus Edward Cabrera. It's sad to see what happened to Strider. Pitchers rarely come back to their known form after that kind of surgery. Strider's last 3 games, he's allowed 7 runs to the White Sox, 8 runs to the Mets, and 5 runs to the Brewers. He's allowed 20 earned runs in his last 11 2/3 innings. Cabrera for the Marlins, he hasn't had his best way either. His last 2 starts, he's given up 9 earned runs as well. But over the season, much better numbers than Strider. He has an ERA south of 4 and a whip of just 1.25. I think that Miami, not by name, but by performance, has a starting pitching edge in this game. I also think they have the bullpen edge. I currently have the Braves ranked 27th in bullpen rankings with an ERA of 6.19 over the last 7 days and a fatigue factor of 7.1 out of 10. Now, the Marlins does have a fatigue factor by my rankings a touch higher at 7.3, but over the last 7 days, just an ERA of 2.61. Atlanta's offense is in better current form, but I think the Marlins have a pretty good pitching edge in this game, and the Braves are just 26-38 on the road. I take the Marlins at home for plus money on the money line. Tampa at Cleveland, a bullpen game for Tampa with Ian Seymour as the opener. The Guardians going with Tanner Bybee, and they have wildcard aspirations. Let's talk about Tampa Bay's bullpen for a minute. I have them ranked 26th in their current form. They've moved up and down more than any team in baseball in my bullpen rankings. But over the last 7 days, they have an ERA of 6.63. Now, Tanner Bybee for the Guardians, not my favorite option. Hasn't been great. 4 earned runs allowed in 4 of his last 5 games. And Cleveland's offense has reverted back to how badly they were the first half of the season. Cleveland batting just 193 in their last 7 games. But if I look for an edge here, what unit has an edge over the other one? It's Cleveland's bullpen. And Cleveland's bullpen does hold that biggest edge in this game for me. But the money line price is too much. It's currently minus 140 on most books. I don't think that the Guardians hold a 40 cents edge on the money line over Tampa. If I were to play this game, not my favorite game on the books, I'd take Tampa for plus money on the money line. Nationals at the Yankees, Brad Lord versus Cam Schlittler. Mr. Schlittler, report to the main office. Schlittler to the main office. Now, Nationals rookie Brad Lord, not a household name, but having a pretty good season. And the Nationals have won 4 of his last 5 games, including wins over the Mets, Phillies, and Astros. First in division, second in division, and first in division. Schlittler's having a good year himself. Just 2 earned runs or less allowed in 4 of his last 5 starts. Now, the Nationals' bullpen is tough to back, and the Yankees' bullpen is completely fatigued. Yankees' bullpen has been gassed, taxed. They have a fatigue factor of 9.6 by my rankings over the last week and an ERA of 6.87. I'd like to back the starting pitchers in this game and take the total under over the first 5 innings. Twins at Toronto. Handsome Joe Ryan, man is he a dreamboat, versus Max Scherzer. Joe Ryan is a top 7 pitcher in the American League. Max Scherzer, although old as hell and starting off the year not very great, has been excellent as of recent. Scherzer has allowed 2 runs or less in 4 of his last 5 starts. The Blue Jays bullpen is in better shape at the moment. I currently have them ranked 11th, and I have the Twins ranked 25th. I don't like what's going on with the Blue Jays offense, guys. I don't. Right now, man, they've cooled off big time. They're batting just .206 in their last 7 games, 3rd lowest in baseball. And I don't trust the Twins offense either. I think I want to go with what I did in the previous game. I want to back the starting pitchers in this game. I think it's a good starting pitcher duel. Let's go under the total in the first 5 innings of Twins and Blue Jays. Phillies at the Mets. Christopher Sanchez for Philly. Kodai Senga for the Mets. Sanchez is having a Cy Young adjacent season. 11-4 with a sub-3 ERA and a whip of just 1.10. Senga's had a good year as well. He holds a sub-3 ERA. I give the starting pitching edge to Philly in this game, and also the bullpen edge. I have the Phillies currently ranked 19th at the moment this week with their bullpen, but I have the Mets 29th in their current form. They have a 7.50 ERA in their last 7 days. So we've established that Philly has a starting pitching edge and the bullpen edge. And we look at the offenses. No offense is better than the Phillies in their last 7 games, betting .336. Now, I know that the Mets are a good home team this season, but the Phillies hold the edge in every way in this game. Give me Philadelphia on the money line in New York. Arizona at Milwaukee. Eduardo Rodriguez going for the Diamondbacks. Brandon Woodruff for the Brewers. Rodriguez is not a pitcher you're looking to back. He has an ERA of 5.40 and a whip of 1.61. Goodness gracious. Woodruff holds the edge in this matchup. He has a sub-1 whip and a sub-3 ERA, and the Brewers have won 4 of Brandon Woodruff's last 5 starts. And although McGill blew a save on Sunday, Milwaukee holds a huge bullpen edge in this game. I have them currently ranked 2nd season-long with the Diamondbacks bullpen at 26th. The Brewers' offense is cooling off, though. Just a .224 team average in the last 7 games, and Diamondbacks hitting pretty well at .276. But the Brewers playing meaningful baseball and are arguably the best team in the league. I never lay 1.5 runs with a home team because if they win the game what you want them to, they're going to have 1 less at-bat. That's 11% less of a chance of at-bats to cover the spread. My play here is Milwaukee on the alternate run line of -1. Kansas City at the White Sox. Noah Cameron for the Royals and Shane Smith for the White Sox. Noah Cameron is under the radar, and he's been one of the best rookies in baseball. He has a sub-3 ERA and a whip of 1.07. He just beat these White Sox August 15th and allowed just 1 run in 5 1/3 innings. Shane Smith was the lonely all-star for the White Sox this season, but he had a great first half of the season, but has since regressed, an ERA north of 4 and a win-loss record of 3-7 on the season. Kansas City not only holds a starting pitching edge, but they have a bullpen edge as well. I currently have the Royals bullpen ranked 19th, and I have the White Sox dead last at 30th. Ain't no bullpen worse than them right now. An ERA of 8.10 over the last 7 days. Since the All-Star break, Kansas City has the 5th best record in baseball at 20-14, and they're playing meaningful baseball just 2.5 games out of a wild card spot. The Royals on the money line for anything better than -140 is the play in this game. Pittsburgh at St. Louis. Mitch Keller for the Pirates, Michael McCreevy for the Redbirds. Now, Keller's in rough current form. 21 earned runs allowed in his last 20 innings. Pardon me. No, I'm not in a hurry to back McGreevy either, but he does have better recent numbers than Keller. And the Cardinals have won 3 of McGreevy's last 4 starts. The Pirates' bullpen is in pretty good form, and they're batting .276 as a team over the last 7 games. Cardinals second lowest in Major League Baseball last 7 games in team batting average of just 190. Pittsburgh bullpen is in great form. As I mentioned, I have them 8th overall in the past week with an ERA of just 1.21. But they've pitched a lot of innings and had a fatigue rate out of 10 of 9.1. Not a lot of high leverage arms available. The Cardinals bullpen's also in good form, 13th currently in my rankings. This is a battle of the have-nots. But there's one statistical edge here that stands out to me. The Cardinals are 35-30 at home. Pittsburgh 18-44 on the road. Take the Cardinals at home on the money line. Angels at the Rangers. Jose Soriano for the Angels. Jacob deGrom going for Texas. deGrom 10-5 on the season with a sub-1 whip. He just faced this Angels team a couple weeks ago and got lit up. 5 earned runs in an Angels win. The Rangers bullpen not in great shape, but the Angels bullpen is worse. They have an ERA close to 6 over the last week and have given up more home runs than any bullpen in Major League Baseball. Angels starter Soriano is a tough back. He's 12 earned runs in his last 3 starts. Angels batting just .209 as a team in their last 7 games. They're home run or bust, and deGrom limits the home runs. Texas batting .271 over the last 7 games. Starting pitching edge, bullpen edge, current offensive form, all those advantages go to Texas. The money line sitting though at -170. The play here is Texas on the alternate run line of -1. San Diego at Seattle. J.P. Sears going for the Padres. Bryce Miller for the Mariners. Miller is in bet against form right now. The Mariners have lost 4 of his last 5 starts, and he has an ERA close to 6 and a whip over 1.5. No bueno whatsoever. The Padres have the number 1 bullpen in baseball, according to my rankings, both season long and in current form. And the Mariners' offense is in free fall, a team average of 188 over their last 7 games. Padres' money line is the play in this one. Detroit at the A's. Tarek Skubal versus JT Ginn. There's only one play in this game, guys, and it's a backing of Tarek Skubal. Take the A's first 3 innings, team total under 0.5 runs. If your book doesn't offer that, take first 5 innings, A's under 1.5 runs. If your book doesn't offer that, take Tarek Skubal to record a win. Last game of the day, Reds at the Dodgers. Hunter Green versus Emmett Sheehan. The Reds' offense has been ice cold, and the Dodgers have been very tough to back as well offensively. Both these bullpens have been really good. I have the Reds currently ranked 7th in their current form with an ERA of 2.41 over the last 7 days, and I have the Dodgers ranked 10th at the moment with an ERA north of 4, but a very low fatigue rate of 2.7 out of 10. When he's on, Hunter Green is one of the best pitchers in baseball. Dodger starter Emmett Sheehan has allowed 9 earned runs in his last 2 starts. The play in this game is the Reds' first 5 innings on the money line. Let's have a day, Jungle Nation, and I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.